Are you one of those women that month after month has terrible cramps every time you get your period? Hi, my name is Dr. Laura from Natural Approach here in Melbourne, Florida. I realized that year after year and after year, every time I ask my patients, tell me about your period, I get the same response. It's normal. And I'm like, what's normal? Every time I ask them, it's normal. I've realized that I have to ask, what is normal to you? So to them and to everybody that I've ever asked is, yeah, I just get cramps the first couple of days and it's terrible and I don't like it and I have clotting, things like that. And I realized that it's not normal, it's common. In Chinese medicine, although it is a nuisance to have a period and nobody wants to have it, we should have a normal period and there should be no clotting, no cramping, no discomfort with it. So that's what made me want to do this video today. I wanted to do this video to give you some suggestions of what you can do for now to avoid the cramps and avoid periods being more of a problem than they really should be. So I always like to go with nutrition. Nutrition is the fastest thing and the easiest way that we can actually be in control of. So as far as nutrition, if you're low on calcium or low in vitamin B or in zinc, this will make your cramps much worse. So at least close to your period, try to consume foods that are high in these vitamins. You could just Google foods high in calcium, foods high in zinc, or foods high in vitamin Bs. This will help a lot when it's time to have your period so you don't have so much trouble with your period. So nutrition is really important. You also want to avoid high salt content in your food, junk food of course. Make sure you're very hydrated because that's also going to help. And try to avoid caffeine, especially close to your period, because that's also going to make it worse and you're going to have more cramps and it's not going to be fun. So as far as nutrition, those are the basic things you could do. As far as cold things, in Chinese medicine, we want to avoid everything that's cold, ice, chilled, especially close to our period, because that's also going to make cramping a lot worse. So try to have foods that are more warm, cooked, room temperature. You can also take hot baths, any type of hot shower, something, anything hot around your belly. That's also going to help. You could use a hot compress, anything, because you want things to flow. You don't want things to contract, because that's what makes cramping so much worse. So you also want to do that. I live in Florida, so we never have trouble with the cold air or being too cold outside. But if you live in a state that's very cold, make sure that your tummy and your back is always covered and it's always warm, especially when it comes close to your period, because that's going to avoid having extra cramping. So keep your tummy warm as much as you can or covered, because you want to avoid that. Next thing is avoiding stress. Let's try to avoid stress. In Chinese medicine, the same meridian that's affected by stress is also in charge of our periods. So if we're under a lot of stress, we're going to have more clotting, more cramping, more pain, even more breast tenderness if our body has been under a lot of stress before we have our period. So find something that helps you release your stress, whether that be meditation, whether that be exercising, whether that be just taking deep breaths, or one of my favorites is acupuncture. Acupuncture is excellent for stress relief and also balances all your meridian system, so that also helps you. So when you have your period, you're not going to encounter a lot of stagnation, a lot of blockages, which is what we consider to be the issue when you're having a lot of cramps and pain. So acupuncture is excellent. We also can do what we call ear seeds, which is a little seed adhered to the ear to specific points along the body that you can press a couple of days before your period to actually make sure that things are flowing, so that prevents some of the clotting and the cramping as well. So another thing that I really love is herbs. Herbs are excellent because we also want to get to the root cause of why are you cramping, why are you clotting, why are you having this much discomfort. So treating the patient with the herbs, we get to the root cause of what is causing it to you, because everybody's a little bit different, so we need to address the root cause. So herbs make a big difference when it comes to clotting and cramping and having terrible periods, because the idea is that if something's stagnant and something is blocked, we have to unblock it. We have to activate and we have to remove anything that's actually causing these issues. So there you have it. Those are my tips on how to avoid cramps month after month. Nutrition is very important. Make sure you're eating the right foods that gives you those specific vitamins that you need. Avoid things that are very cold. Use more warm compresses on your tummy. Make sure you do something about the stress that you're having. I know you can't get rid of your stress, but at least you could do something to release the way that it's actually affecting your body that's creating these symptoms and this cramping. So consider acupuncture, consider herbs. These are all very good. I really believe that if you commit to this and you make these changes, you're going to be very happy with the outcome. I've seen it month after month with my patients. I've seen it personally. It will make a big difference. So my main idea is that please know that this is common, but it's not normal, and there is something you can do. I would love to help you. If I can help you, please reach out to me on my website at mynaturalapproach.com, or you could call me at 321-725-2438. If you're not a local, it's okay. I can still do phone consultations and I can still help you over the phone. I can make suggestions. And if you live in the United States, I can always send you herbs to help you. So again, thanks for watching. If there's any topics that you'd like me to cover, some things that you could do naturally to help yourself, please leave the comments down below and I will try to come up with a video to help you. So again, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time.